Thanks. So sometimes the legacy that you leave behind is not the one that you wanted to or expected to. And in college, that was me. I grew up in Northeast Philly, which has a very working class specific kind of culture. But I got a scholarship to go to the University of Pennsylvania, which has a very Ivy League kind of culture, which is very different. We literally did not understand each other. The Penn kids were using words I didn't understand, like consulting. And I was using words that they didn't understand, like water. The uniform was different. Where I'm from, it's very simple. Clothing is dictated by season. In the fall, Eagle shirt. In the spring, Philly shirt. You save your best jersey for church on Sunday, you're good. Add a fake gold nameplate necklace, gray sweatpants, everything's under control. But at Penn, it was different. First of all, nobody's jewelry was fake. Everyone was wearing these jackets that said Patagonia. I was like, what is that? Is that a country? Like, is that somewhere why is everyone going there on vacation? Is it a souvenir shirt? There were so many pants with small animals printed on them. Guys were carrying these long-handled umbrellas, walking across campus, swinging them jauntily like Mr. Peanut. I was like, who carries an umbrella? Just put your hoodie up. The menu was different. I kept being confronted with these foods that I didn't know how to eat, like edamame beans. I'd be eating the shells like, fibrous. There's a bowl, put them in the bowl. For the first time in my life, people were telling me that pasta wasn't healthy. And there were girls in the dining hall who weren't going up for seconds. And may I remind you, the dining hall is all you can eat. I was like, it's free, it's okay, go ahead. It's fine. I lived in a high-rise apartment building dorm, which had a lot of conveniences that I didn't have growing up that I had to get used to, like a microwave. It wasn't like I'd never seen a microwave, but I didn't have one growing up, so I wasn't really used to cooking with one. So I was really excited to experiment with different foods in the microwave. So one night, late at night, one of the last nights before finals in the middle of winter, I open up the freezer and pull out a box of super pretzel, soft pretzels, really excited to make a microwave pretzel for the first time. So I glanced at the instructions, 3 minutes, put it in, just enough time to listen all the way through to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Yeah! Big hit at the time, thank you. So just as Mariah is getting to the last U, I noticed something burning. I smell something burning. And the microwave beeps, so I go over to open it. Black smoke pours out, filling up the room. It's so thick I can't see, I can't breathe, but barely through the haze of smoke I can make out a blackened, charred lump of pretzel that should have been in, not for 3 minutes, but for 30 seconds. A common piece of cultural knowledge that probably everyone else at Penn knew, but in my mind it was taken up with the 67 SEPTA bus schedule. So the smoke is getting very thick, I'm really worried about inhalation, so I run over to the window. But we live on the 7th floor. And I have this fear of being near open windows in high places in case I lose my senses and decide to jump out. So I can't bring myself to open it. So I run back to the microwave, but the smoke is so thick, back to the window, I have to open it, I can't, I have to open it, I can't. There's a knock at the door. My neighbor John needs to borrow milk for his cereal. So I open up the door and there he is, a polo shirt clad Oliver Twist with a dry bowl. Smoke billows up behind me. He says, what is going on? Smoke gets out to the hallway. The fire alarm is in the hallway. The fire alarm goes off. We live in a 24-story building. It is 1:30 a.m. It is the last night of finals. Everyone is either asleep because the exam they're taking tomorrow determines whether or not they get into med school, or if you're me, trying to cram in 3 months worth of unattended classes fueled only by Mountain Dew Code Red. But RAs are knocking on doors, people are being evacuated, the elevators are being shut down, and I'm getting worried. Because if there's one thing I've learned about Penn kids by now, it's that they don't love to be inconvenienced. So I run down to the lobby thinking I can head this off, and I go to the front desk and I'm like, it was me, you can turn it off, it's fine. But the guys just point and the firemen are already coming in the front door. And I look the other way and swarms of students are coming down out of both stairwells, forming an angry mob of 1,200 people out front in the dead of winter, wearing their underwear and pajamas, each one ready to kill the idiot who set off the fire alarm. So I try to blend in with them for a couple minutes, but I just know that my eyes are darting all over and my body's quivering and they're going to find me out. I don't know if there's an Ivy League witness protection program. So there's only one place I can go, which means that John, still holding his dry bowl, has to lead the firemen to the pretzel in the microwave because I am hiding in the stairwell, burying my face in my gray sweatpants because I'm afraid of heights, I don't know how to use a microwave, and I still don't know what Patagonia is. The legend legend of the microwave pretzel fire became a story in our class that was told by people, for years, even though most people didn't know that I was responsible. The thing is, though, now if I run into a classmate and it comes up, I'll say, yo, you know that fire? That was me. Because if the legacy I left behind is being different and that makes me a legend, hey, I'll take it. Thank you.